Coming to you from the floor for a Therapy Tip Tuesday using marbles with minimal pairs. Now, this is the setup here. I am lucky that my carpet has these colourful squares. So what I've done is I've set my minimal pair cards up here, and there's a little stack. And then I had a bunch of marbles right there, you can see them. And so the first part of the activity, because I always love to use my setup of a therapy activity to get practice in, don't waste that time. The child would say do, and if they said do with their D, I'd put a marble in here and then they'd say go, and so I'd put one in. Now, let's say the child said do, and then they looked at that and they said do as well. I would not be putting a marble in. I'd be going, did you say do? You said this one. We're saying go with our G sound. So it was very obvious to the child because they were really excited to play. So if they didn't say their sound, the marble wouldn't go in, and then I'd use that as a teaching moment. So we'd go through, we'd have all the marbles in. I cycle through my minimal pair cards here. So now it's bite, bike. I'm also changing the order, which is really important for minimal pairs. So sometimes I'd say, let's do this one, bike, bite, and we put them all in. And then I guess the fun part, the play part, is once these were all in, we had a marble that was shooting, and the aim of the activity was, you'd roll a marble, and whatever marble you hit, you get to keep, and we'd see who won, who got the most. But I had a target word, and my target word was go, like as in my go or your go. But if the child said do, I'd hand them the do card and say, do? I thought we were going to go, and I thought it was your go. And that was so meaningful because the child, they want to go. They want to have a go. They don't want the do card. So now we're putting, the cards into a play situation, and I'm, created a communication breakdown for that teaching moment. This is what I love about minimal pairs therapy. Yes, I love doing the cards like this, but I love taking our target words and using them in something like this, having a go, my go or your go, so that the child sees that when they don't contrast their sounds to make them sound different, it kind of like stops play and it creates confusion. And obviously they just want to have a go. They just want to go and shoot the marbles. So look for opportunities where you can do that. I love having go and do in my minimal pairs for fronting because go and having a go is such a powerful word.